Hello, we are back again for some more ActivInspire training. What we are going to do is we're going to learn how to use actions to develop an interactive flip chart. Here's an example of what our end result is going to be. We are going to make a flip chart so that your students can click on different parts and see something that's very interesting in these three countries. So if they click on the one for London, they're going to see this picture. If they click on Italy, they will see the Colosseum. And if they click on Greece, they will see this. And when they're done, no matter how complex you have made it, when you're done, you click on Reset, and it takes you back to the beginning so that your next students can go through this same exercise. From this point, what we're going to do is we're going to start from scratch. So let's just start a new one, new flip chart. Step number one is we're going to browse our resources. Let's go to some maps, and in this case we want just Europe. So let's take this map and place it on the screen. So part one is already on your flip chart. Your next step is to decide what you want to be displayed. What are the pictures for? The exercise that I told you we were going to do, we'll pull up pictures instead. So amazing places. So we had the Acropolis, I think was for Greece. As you can see right off, it is too large. This image on the bottom right corner that has a line through it will proportionally resize the image. Tricky part of this is that all of your images have to be the same size, so that after you've clicked on your second one, you cannot see the one that you clicked on the first time. What is our next one? Is going to be the Colosseum. Once again, too large. Let's bring it down to size. And just to be careful on the size to make sure it's right, I bring the translucency down, or increase the translucency, bring the opacity down, so that I can do something like this. And it's only a slight distortion, so I'm not too concerned about doing this. I just want them to be in the same place. And then I bring it back to full opacity. And then last but not least is our Westminster. That was it. And then we bring it down to size. And again, careful with the matching of the size. Bring this, stretch a little bit to the right, and the bottom bring it up a little bit, and then change it back to full opacity. And last but not least, we need to have a white box that will cover this, because this action is going to bring to front. So let's click white as our fill, and we want it's similar to a rectangle, and it's going to have by default this red edge that I do not want to keep. So let's go to the properties browser and change it to none. Then bring it here. And whatever it takes, I give usually a little bit of extra to give the impression that I've just cleared the screen. We have to add a little dot to our location. So I'm going to select my shapes. Let's use a red dot, and then use the circle shape. England. And we had Italy for the Colosseum, and the Acropolis was in Greece. Okay, now there's our red dots. Go back to your selection tool, click on the red dot, and then we go to this new browser item called the Action Browser. Notice that if I'm not clicked on this, everything is grayed out. If I do click on this, things come alive. For the red dot, I want bring to front. So I click on that and it gives me the option to add a target. Well, what do I want to bring to front? Well, that's in the UK, so I want Westminster to come to the front. So I hit OK. Be very cautious. You must hit apply changes or it will not work. Go to your next one, Italy, and once again we want to bring to front. And we go over here and we have the Colosseum. Hit OK. Apply changes. Last but not least, Greece. Bring to front our target, Acropolis. OK. Apply changes, and there we have them to where they respond with that little blue arrow, which means it will work. So if I want Greece, okay, I get the Acropolis. Italy, the Colosseum, and the Westminster Chapel. Well, how do you reset everything? We had everything reset on the demonstration flip chart that I showed at the beginning of this video. Just type in the word reset, go to your selection tool, and click on the word reset, and then bring to front, and select shape 1 is the white one, and there it is. Hit OK. Apply changes, and now if you click on reset, the white cover is over everything. Greece, Italy, UK. Make sure that when you are done that you save it and give it a name other than untitled. And that is it for this action exercise.